The AI Guru economy is a decentralized system that powers the Guru Network App Launcher ecosystem. At its core are two tokens: Guru, the governance token, and AI Guru, the utility token. Guru holders shape the platform's future by proposing and voting on key decisions, while AI Guru acts as the energy that fuels all activities, from launching AI agents to running decentralized apps. To build products, developers need AI Guru tokens acquired via purchase or by staking Guru GPU node NFTs, which provide the computational power for deploying AI agents. Every time users launch agents or access services, AI Guru is spent and permanently burned, creating scarcity and driving long-term value for holders. Revenue generated on the platform is shared with participants. Percent of gross revenue goes back to Guru holders through vaults, offering a consistent income stream and incentivizing active participation. As usage grows, more AI Guru is burned, increasing token scarcity and vault yields, which further rewards the community. The AI Guru economy is designed as a self-reinforcing cycle. More activity means higher demand for AI Guru, greater scarcity, and increasing rewards for everyone involved. This model ensures that both builders and users benefit directly from the network's growth, making it a thriving and sustainable ecosystem for decentralized AI innovation.
Hello. Hello, guys. So that's the start of our weekly live AMA today from explainer of AI Guru economy. Today we have, as always, our CEO, Evgeny. And what topic will we dive in today, Evgeny?
Yeah, we would go through multiple updates from which coming from Guru Network in regards of Guru token, in regards of what we launched and what we've been working on this week, as well as because I'm doing the tech talks, and today is going to be a tech talk about how we can automate the process of creating different user flows, because that's what we used this week to create a new, like, I believe, very cool and impossible user flow for creating new Guru apps. We've been working this week, and I've been like, basically, I dived into cursors this week and figure out the way to create the flows, you know, in our framework with it in minutes and trying different theories and so on and so forth. So that would be a technical content today. So yeah, as usual, some news, what we as Guru Network, Web3 automation and AI orchestration network, which main product is Guru Framework, which is used across communities and across different DeFi projects. As the Guru Framework, and Guru Network, what we've produced this week, yes, and some technical stuff. And as usual, yeah. Actually, some news about Guru economy as well, because we had multiple discussion with our economy advisor this week on how AI Guru working within the next level of economy, on the level of community apps. And for community apps, actually, let's start with presentation for what we've been working on this week, because it's related to community apps. So in here, that's our staging. But we've been building the process to start and run new community app using the Guru framework, basically. So it's like flawless, it's very attractive, so SaaS type of style experience. And each of these flows and can actually spin up new application in Guru ecosystem. So I would like to have this community app, which gives me all those things, and we'll go through it like a little bit later. What they do, I just drop it in, logging in, and there are like multiple options for it. And then I'm starting the wizard to create the community app. I was already stalled on the landing page to get this deep, so I would put something like some name, points name, description. Then I'm choosing this color theme. Then I'm choosing the what it is. Some SVG needs to be there. Yeah. Then it's like logo and color scheme of your new app. Then we're asking you for Telegram bot credentials. And then we have 12 minutes where when application is actually deploying in the Kubernetes cluster and all what's been selected actually applying. And in here we've decided to create something like onboarding and feature feature explainer kind of flow. And I was struggling with it for quite a while. So I was like, what's supposed to be there? How we presenting all those features for users so they know about them. They would like to basically drop into the app, which is right now provisioning, and start using them and start increasing the actual usage of services we provided. So we've kind of developed this presentation, and the crazy thing is I literally developed it using O3 and Cursor mostly. Why O3? Because O3 is actually in the content with lots of things which I'm doing, because that's the first place where I'm going to to sum up things, to sort up things, all what we use in ChatGPT, all of us for. Then when I'm asking O3 in ChatGPT to actually create the slides for my product, about which I'm talking to with ChatGPT for like months and years already, it's producing pretty good content. And then I'm feeding this content to Cursor, so it's producing those front-end interfaces which are applied in our framework immediately for each step. And that's the craziness of it, how we were able to do it, as well as how deep we were able to drop into this kind of presentation to figure out exact, wording and exact taglines for those features we're actually deploying in here. So the first of all is like AI moderator and community hub. It's all about when you're running the community, you want people to be engaged, and this AI moderator, that's what he's for. Basically, to be this kind of animator of the community, to sometimes start the conversation, sometimes answer them, as well as give people some bonuses and rewards or punish them for something. So that's what the AI moderator means. And we have these features MVP because we processing all the messages already, and we reacting on them differently. And for community apps, it would be more focused on keeping the conversation going and following the rules. Then community hub, it's all about your ability to message directly to your community, because everyone who's in your community actually connected the bot, and then you can actually send them messages from this bot. And that's the mechanics for Telegram communities to create like newsletter mechanics, when you can send updates and some cool newsletter types of things to your community back and ask them to subscribe to it. That's what smart newsletter means. But for smart newsletter, you need to have a content kind of creator, because for smart newsletter, it needs that you need to be very consistent with your cadence of posting, as well as you need to have always something to tell people about. And the content generator, which we have in this package for community apps, it's a crucial thing as well, because at the very first version, which we already have in our Guru Network chat community, it's basically what people are talking about. It's producing you the report, which you then can publish in your channel. So basically people talking about some topic in the group, in the group, and of course the group is dedicated to some thing, and they're talking about it, and then you have a digest next day published in the channel about what people are talking about. Very funny about anyway. The digest is already the part of content generation, and in next version, which we delivered for influencers, we had this content generation mixed up with their social channels like Twitter or like YouTube channels and transcribes from it. So next day the digest was from the group by like 30% of content weight, and by the actual influencer who published some things. And summing it up, it's all creates a feed of like those digests or like blog posts if you want in your community app, which you can then share with the channel, because usually in Telegram you have the structure of like channel and the group. So this is the content generation for channel as well as for the feed within the app. And of course we have participate and earn, like this kind of rewarding mechanics, which comes with every application we spinning up. Also, our applications come in with fully functional wallet and all the social ways to log in into it and so on, but we will go through it later. So this presentation, because we want people to be engaged for certain 15 minutes while the application is spinning up, is all designed about those 4 things. And when we swap into next step, it's like, and those steps we envision that they're actually switching between each other automatically after like some time passed. And when we're switching from one step to another, it's basically another minute and a half with like video explaining how AI Community Manager helps you and how you can set it up later and what it gives. And then you proceed into next step, and you have like a way to set up your community manager while you're still waiting for the app. You already adding the bot to your group, so basically it can start acting there. And at the next step, we have Guru Economy explainer and how Guru Economy would help your community to basically grow, because we have like grants program, we have rewards, we have all those kind of things. And the next step, like this presentation of smart newsletter and feed, which we already talked about. And the next thing is like AI powered knowledge base. So basically, it's like a course of an onboarding course of how you can use this particular app to achieve all those goals which every community have. And every community want to, keep that action going, no matter, if the people are getting bored of it or not. It should be some cadence in postings, as well as cadence and answers and so on and so forth, as well as there's supposed to be some motivation around it. And that's why we're talking about it's Content Factory. Actually, let's focus on Content Factory. Content Factory is quite interesting thing, because it's basically indexing and processing through LLM model all your group talks and figuring out trend analysis. Then if in your group people were sharing some materials like links to the Twitter post, links to the other Telegram channels, whatever, or forwarding messages, it would be all in this trend analysis. From trend analysis, you have content generation, and now it's like a text content. But we're talking about adding some visuals to it, so picture would be involved, but text is already there, which means that you can use this text as a way to feed like video generation model or image generation models. That's what Burning Meme actually doing, right? So things like this already embedded in your community app, which is spinning up in 12 minutes on Guru Network. And then you have this Guru Vaults KPI power grants. So it's all about how AI Guru would be working in this system and would actually, motivate the participants to grow their community and to get more and more people onboarded to basically Guru Wallet solution, which is embedded in every app. And that's what we're explaining in here. That ecosystem crypto wallet, which is embedded in your community, gives you a way to monetize your community better, because you would participate in profit sharing from this wallet incorporated in your community app. Right. And this is very powerful mechanics which can power up the whole economy when you actually calculating how many people could be joining to the wallet and to all those revenue streams with every community onboarded into those applications. It's enormous how that idea could scale, and all of it very focused on AI Guru economy and on Guru economy. Right. And of course, like, congrats. You can move forward with it, launch an app, and so on and so forth. So this is what we came to with our community app, what we actually have there as a package, and how we presenting it to people. So we starting from this landing page, which is designed on our framework in all our things. And let me show it, because it's a tech talks after all, right? How we designed the landing page. So this is how design of landing page looks like in our model here, right? All in here, and we deploying it onto the engine, and it runs. That's it. And then we have, after anyone pushing this button, we have like the next step designed as the next form, where it is, app basics, right? And that's what you see on next form, next form, on next form, and so on and so forth. But the beauty of it, those forms themselves, they hadn't been built by anyone from the team. Of course, we have this editor, but those things, that's what I started experimenting with in the beginning of this week. Like, okay, we need this new onboarding explaining everything. And I'm like, oh, let's use Cursor for it. And in a course of like 3 days with it, I figured out the way to keep him very consistent and produce those forms like a char, which is like crazy. And yeah, that's how this particular flow was produced over the course of this weekend, and it was actually deployed onto our staging, and we are right now polishing it to be like a perfect explanation of what we deliver in here, as well as way to spin up new app. And for the new app, we are playing around my own like Burning City Aura app right now, where we are like polishing this offering of kind of what's in the community right now, and we kind of experimenting on new ideas and creating new onboardings there as well, and those forms embedded, and that's very interesting as well. So we kind of building a new community app package, which would be actually swapping this one, which we currently have in production, which is basically this one, right? It's like another app, but we hadn't changed anything in it. So new one we have in staging. It's actually, yeah, it's actually having the whole like a dashboard in here of spinned up apps, and the idea in there that you have a launcher which you have there's a separate thing and full screen, and in there you have a list of the apps along with their KPIs and how many users they have, and when grants could be distributed to them based on particular tiers of their participation. And those grants are basically AI Guru grants, which you which you are earning by participating in Guru Stake and Earn program, right? So this AI Guru, which is basically works as reward point, reward token for for Guru staking, and then voting. It's like a governance token and rewards token for using in Guru ecosystem. And because the Guru ecosystem are actually those community apps, even Burning Meme, it's like community app, but very deeply, kind of modified. You would be able to vote with the AI Guru for different community apps, and those would be distributed in there. And basically, this is the mechanics we are talking about as well. And those would be based on those KPIs you would see, plus Guru would have some match. So we have this like ecosystem growth kind of allocation, which we can use for this grant program. And that could be very interesting. Anyway, and what's for community in it? For community, you stake and earning. You have additional tools where to get to with AI Guru, and where it's actually by all the economy models, it should be actually providing the value for you, which you wouldn't have anywhere else in those particular apps. So this is roughly the idea, and the wizard right now is basically distribution for those solutions, and wallet in every wizard. It's basically what DexGuru provides in every community app. It's what DexGuru provides for this ecosystem, and where the value acquisition happens back to basically to the community of DexGuru, because all those other communities spinning up the app, they're using this for something, but the Guru wallet there is still like Guru wallet, and that's what actually contributes back to Guru economy and providing some fees and ways to buy back and burn and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's roughly what I wanted to present before diving very deep into the tech and before talking about some other news we have. Do we have any questions?
No, at the moment we don't have questions. Only greetings from Mukos. Hi there.
Yeah, by the way, guys, go check this riddle hunt number 22 for Burning Meme. It's very interesting one. You're onboarding in there and you're getting rewarded on Burning Meme, and being early adopter on Burning Meme. It's related to our previous AMA, and you can find the clue in there. But Burning Meme rewarding you for getting there, so go check it. Also, before diving into vibe coding with Cursor, what I wanted to cover is like this news: Guru mainnet temporary shutdown, important update. We published about it like this week, that starting June 30, the Guru mainnet in its current form would be shut down because of optimism deprecation of custom gas tokens, and we for Layer 3 on base, we choose the route to have a Guru as a custom gas tokens at the very beginning, and it's not possible anymore in base L3 ecosystem, which is very sad. And other thing is, it looks like base L3 solution overall is not like being promoted in their ecosystem a lot, and that support we've been actually proposed at the very beginning is not happening for L3 projects on base anyway. So because we analyzed the mainnet usage, and because we had those migration quests for all our users for probably 4 months already, migration from Guru mainnet with all your assets and with all your rewards to Base, basically. That's why we figured that there is no even one user in there right now left with any balances, and we already snapshotted it. So basically, it would be very comfortable shut down because there is no much activity and we're moving out the liquidity, and then we would spin up Guru mainnet under new stack and with new kind of paradigm. That's the decision the core contributors made, and we have to make it already. And that's what we voted for. So basically, if you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to ask in the groups in here in DMs. But overall, all the balances we already transferred, bridges stopped working, and the new Guru mainnet would be full of nodes spinned up from this community wizard and with communities. We are polishing right now because every app spinning up an engine node in here, which now would be working back on Guru testnet, where Guru token is still the native token of the testnet, which allows us to do all the things which we want to do with native token of our chain. And yeah, based on this decision,
well, I think we should mention that testnet is fully functioning. So if you want to play around with it, build something interesting, testnet wasn't touched.
Yeah, and when you're spinning up new app in here, it's like spinning up the engine and node for the app on the testnet. So we basically rolled back to previous solution right now because we envision like the way how we're going to distribute those apps and how many communities we can sell it to, like on B2B pipeline and everything. We will have like dozens first and then hundreds of nodes in there. And those hundreds of nodes, they would start working on testnet, and there would be some activity in between them. And then for the next mainnet, they would be migrating with all their community to the mainnet, and that would be like organic driver for activity of new mainnet. And those nodes would actually need to pay gas in Guru token for activity which is happening in those apps because they're paying for infrastructure. That's why it's so crucial to have a Guru token as a native token for us. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk and clarify on Tech Talks as well, because this decision is very technical and political as well. There is no such support from Base and Coinbase of L3s, and we like, if that's like it is, then we would better spin up a solution which serves our needs better, than L3. So anyway, those are the talks. Not very, like happy ones. So anyway, but yeah, it's like it's a business. We need to move forward with it and make decisions we have to make. And don't hesitate, because right now Guru token economy, it's in between Ethereum and Base, and we're growing this utility on Base right now as an ecosystem where we can actually don't need to attract TVL and get additional flow to onboard the TVL. And it looks like we are growing Guru token utility on Base month to month, but with those launches and AI Guru in there, and AI Guru is on Guru on Base staked, and that's AI Guru on Base. AI Guru involved in all those applications economy will have more and more utility growing on Base. So Base will have its own like huge portion of Guru economy, but we're not stopping there. We just basically fixing it up with community apps, and we're growing it. So this is a strategy in regards of it. So let's dive into some crazy things. So how I was developing those forms, and you see those forms, those are just JSON files. And in community model, you're opening them, and they have different kind of components. This is like HTML component. This is like text component. We can have buttons in there, and buttons like you picking up from so available list, and they have different properties and so on and so forth. And all those things should be, all those interfaces should be combined from those elements. Those are basically what it is. Then I figured out like several forms how I like it. Like the first one, I would like to have like this overall problem explainer and some video and so on. So it's like a starting form. Then I would like to have another type, which is basically, where is it? This one, which is basically asking user to do something and put some input into it. And then we basically processing this input somewhere in our backend. That's another type of form. And we have a landing page. So I have those three different types of pages I would like to produce using cursor and basically vibe pointing those. What I did. So first time I did it very manual, those three pages. Like I had a Figma from our designer. I was converting through ChatGPT those Figma things to those HTML snippets and so on and so forth. But first one, I had to do it myself. But then I asked Cursor, I said, check those first three ones and provide detailed instruction for developer to actually follow and create those kind of forms by himself. And he created this guide. So in this guide, basically Cursor created the kind of steps every developer should follow to create this kind of form with templates, examples, how you combine it all together, and with checklists and so on and so forth. And I played with it. It's producing great results, like something put in the forms, all good. But then I was like, what if we need even more? Where is README? Oh, README. Even more, and we would like him to follow particular style of form, because those started being different. So I ended up with very simple flow where you drop in the guide, and then you drop in anything like you want some, I know, something like crypto wallet explainer. Crypto wallet explainer. Let's check how it looks. Crypto wallet, it's number 8. Yeah, crypto wallet. So there is some functionality explainer, video, and cards, right? Yeah, self-explanatory. So we would like something like it, but about, okay, check the developer guide and the template for crypto wallet feature explainer from service onboarding and produce the new form about what AI Guru use and Guru network grants program for communities, right? Something like it. But for this one, because Cursor is kind of bad copywriter, it doesn't have my context, I would actually ask ChatGPT to write, okay, can you please, yeah, everyone likes it. Can you please create the content for explainer slide for the community app from Guru framework functionality? I'm just dropping everything in there, like whatever. And yeah. And now, because it has all my context and I was asking him to do those kind of jobs before, it would actually produce nice and clean content for the slide. And we grabbing this content and for communities and dropping it in here. And now we would have a new form generated in there, which would have another step explaining Guru Grants program. And it's actually, you would still like to change something in it, like text and whatever visual styles, but it would be your polishing you do, or you would ask the cursor to even do it, or copywriter to redo something. And the amount of different tries, like you usually working with designer, and I'm in the business for like with developing things and delivering things for like a decade already. Usually talking to designer, he creating the figmas, and you discussing it, then you giving your comments, and you meeting again, and it's like 3 different meets. How long it takes with real person? Like a week at least, just to confirm, like something. But here, in a course of like good 4, 5, 10 hours, you can develop the whole flow as you would like it and you would want it, because you have unlimited tries and errors in here. Let's say that, and you can roll back if something bad was produced. You could always roll back to previous version, right? So you see, it takes some time, but we'll see the result. And the same way I started designing, for example, onboarding flow for communities in the like community app template, which we use within this wizard to spin up the apps, and I would show you this a little bit later. But anyway, this thing which it's now producing and then fixing it, you see it's produced the JSON basically form, and then it checked it by itself because there was some recommendation here in regards to it and fixing it. So in the end of the day, it would be opening, I hope, in Comodo modular, and we would be able to see it, and even deploy it and basically experiment with it if needed. So let's let it actually make its job. But while we're waiting, I wanted to show another kind of onboarding process. I played around in the same kind of way this week. So it's an engine, it's source, main, resources, DexGuru, quests, onboarding forms. Onboarding forms, and here we have onboarding forms for community app. And for community app, we have, so when you're spinning up the community and anyone coming to your application, that's what they see. Like community, you can start exploring it. That's what you can see and drop down into the site if you don't want to log in. That's the first thing. Then the next one is connecting the bot. Then we have bot confirmation, because we want to DM, you want to DM to every community member. It's one of the crucial features. Then we have verification code from the bot. So you confirm that you connected the bot, and now we can DM you. It's like email confirmation, but for Telegram bot. Then we have connection complete. And again, this was produced the same way I was talking about, but it was like previous version actually of like doing it. Then we have a profile, and those would be filled with information from your Telegram and some generated stuff. But right now we're asking you to create a profile in community app, and that could be different from what you have in community actually. And we have that connection because you may want to be seen by another name in those leaderboards and everything we do in DexGuru, for example, leaderboard, right? By the way, guys, if you participate in Guru Network chat community, you participating in this leaderboard, and you have daily T-Gurus, which you can then exchange to basically participation tokens and other benefits in here. And for example, in case in there you would like to have not your Telegram name, but some other profile to which we actually start hooking up some image and some profile in the web app, that's why we'd like you to basically go through this form when you onboard into community app. Yeah, then we have some highlights and offer to subscribe to new newsletters as well from community, and that's pretty much it. That's the whole onboarding, how it was again designed for community app, which spins up from the wizard, which we are discussing right now. So anyway, here we have some form created. Let's see how it looks. It's in DexGuru. Oh, shit. Too many repos already cloned. Main resources. Yeah, it's where it is. Guru forms 12. Let's see. It's not loading. Magic hasn't happened. So, but the crucial thing is again tips and tricks for young Vibe developers. If that happens with you and it's producing some JSON which is not valid, don't try send error to it. Just do retry first. So, for example, and that's the beauty of those tools right now. You can actually, roll back and say, please follow the exact instructions from. Actually, I had another README, but it probably developer guide. Developer guide was mentioned here. Oh, another one, yeah. This one, developer guide. Okay, now we're reverting, and yeah, and usually after next try, it's actually producing the result. So let's see. And I fixed the prompt a little bit. So that's what you're actually spending time in when you are developing like this with LLM. But in the same time, you could be doing something else. You could be like starting the process of generating new form, and then I don't know, do messaging someone and doing emails or whatever, then coming back, checking the results, fixing it. It's like a co-pilot developer which always with you, and not only developer. It's like, as you can see, it's like UI UX designer, as well as it could follow the templates. That's how all those particular steps, they actually been produced because it was following the template. And in the end of the day, I envision it as a way to integrate content generation into our framework. So not content generation like user flow generation, which is like next level of it. Content generation when you just producing some static content like we have in here. For example, we have community reports posting automatically every 24 hours, and that's another feature we've been working on. But that's basically something LLM analyzed and provided. It's analyzed basically as a dashboard, and then provided the summary of it and provided some content. We already have this, but with this kind of cursor type generation, we can actually like develop and produce user flows where user need to go through multiple steps. We're asking the user to fill some forms, and it's like a dialogue type of thing. And that could be moved easily towards dialogue thing in the chat as well. So along with going through those steps in the flow, on the website, you see the chat, which is aware of everything you do. So that's basically what I wanted to show. But do we have a new one? Oh, yeah. AI Guru Grants Explainer. We have a new one. It was fast for this one. Let's try AI Guru Grants Explainer. Yeah. Yeah, something wrong with HTML in here, but it followed the template, and now you already have it, and you can deploy it immediately, and we can actually play with it on our staging. Why not? Wait for Guru framework to update particular pages. So for example, here we have app congratulations as a form. And if we want to swap this app congratulation as a form with our with this form to see how it looks and feels, we can actually swap this ID with app congratulations. Let me check. App congratulations. This one. Reload. Yeah, app ready congratulations. And we can put it in there. Right, and we are doing like now congratulations, deploy. And now when I would reload this page, instead of congratulations, I would have this new form which was just produced by cursor. You see, that's how it looks and feels. And if I don't like that it's actually hasn't done a good job on cards. So if I want to fix the cards, I would need to have some clue to basically direct it, but basically it has those. Oh, why did it do those HTML things? And I would say add to chat and fix this HTML section so styles are rendered. Please refer to this guide on the instructions of how to produce valid styles and HTML. So this kind of tries and errors saying should be automated as well in completely automated flow, but now I already saving like hours of time of developers and designers by just doing it, and it's already compatible with Guru framework, in which you can actually deploy immediately. Like you can deploy in your app new flows if you would go through our course, which is coming, and then figure out how to do all those things. So you have an idea, you want to do something, you're working with LLM to actually produce like landing page, flow, everything, which is inviting into your community app, because for every idea you need a community. You don't need a website anymore, you need a community, and we are addressing this problem exactly. Along with other things we have, like in regards of AI and in regards of like wallet, which is providing the great value as well. And then this economy, you have direct value from your community things. So does it change something? Yes. Let's figure out. Nope, no luck. Anyway, if we would actually, it's quite interesting. I also found that combining with other models sometimes for those HTML things is actually works better. But HTML in general, it's like a snippet here explaining everything, and if I would put it in there as what could be there actually, and save and deploy again, right? Deploy, and then I would refresh. I would see how on Guru staging it's actually changed to something else. Yeah, you see. And now I can ask cursor to use this as an example, but put another content in there. And that's, yeah, where is this? Yeah. Use this as an example of working HTML element, but ingest the proper content for the which slide? Guru Grant slide. Let's see if we figure it out. In regards of the other news on Guru network, right? What we're working on with Squid also. We're working on integrating the indexer into Guru Block Explorer, right? And this week we had a major kind of breakthrough in it, that we finally hooked up our indexer with their data lake and so on. Why are we doing it, and why I'm talking about it? Because on those tech talks, I hope that when we would have something to show and something to deliver and something for everyone to play with in regards to our Block Explorer open source product, another open source product like Guru Framework, we would show it, I hope, next week. Because with Squid, our Block Explorer would start supporting 200 chains, which means that our AI agent and everything we do in, for example, Wallet AI agent would support those chains as well. But that's why it's crucial. I hope we will have some news next week. I just, while we're waiting, I just remember the thing. So now it's rewriting, and you see how it's producing the tokens. I also played with Cloud Code recently, and it works in CLI only and on Linux machine. And interestingly, they're not only saying generating or whatever they saying, and they're doing some funny things in there, but they producing you some stats like how many tokens were used for this particular answer, what's the speed of the tokens generation, and it's quite cool. Yeah, if I was thinking about in our AI chat, we need to put some stats like this, and it would be showing that it's working actively and providing some value to you. Okay, now we have a new one. Let's see. Failure again. Anyway, you got the point. It's a tech session with live demo of swapping like a content of in Guru framework, as crazy as it sounds. And some news we covered in regards of mainnet shutdown and why we're doing it. In regards of Riddle Hunt, go check it. In regards of Wizard and everything around it, and Squid. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to cover this week. And thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. I hope those tech sessions finding its audience and would grow more and more of it. And it would show the value of Guru framework at the end of the day. So everyone would like to launch the app using our wizard and start developing those forms, new flows, BPMN, workers, everything you guys can do. Cool.
Thank you, Evgeny. Should we end this session with what we started, with a video explaining AI Guru?
Maybe with another one, with flying to the moon minerals. Yeah,
I
but
don't have it, unfortunately.
let's keep it simple. Let's wrap up with the first video. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Evgeny, for this big presentation and vibe coding session. Thank you for everyone who watched us, and we're wrapping it up with this final video.
Economy is a decentralized system that powers the Guru Network App Launcher ecosystem. At its core are two tokens: Guru, the governance token, and AI Guru, the utility token. Guru holders shape the platform's future by proposing and voting on key decisions, while AI Guru acts as the energy that fuels all activities, from launching AI agents to running decentralized apps. To build products, developers need AI Guru tokens acquired via purchase or by staking Guru GPU node NFTs, which provide the computational power for deploying AI agents. Every time users launch agents or access services, AI Guru is spent and permanently burned, creating scarcity and driving long-term value for holders. Revenue generated on the platform is shared with participants. Percent of gross revenue goes back to Guru holders through vaults, offering a consistent income stream and incentivizing active participation. As usage grows, more AI Guru is burned, increasing token scarcity and vault yields, which further rewards the community. The AI Guru economy is designed as a self-reinforcing cycle. More activity means higher demand for AI Guru, greater scarcity, and increasing rewards for everyone involved. This model ensures that both builders and users benefit directly from the network's growth, making it a thriving and sustainable ecosystem for decentralized AI innovation.